We are blessed here. Where the river meets the bay, the currents and the tides wrestle against one another, and many strange and wondrous things are pushed towards us to wash up on our shores. Driftwood is the least of it. We've found silver cups and iron pots, sacks of wool and bolts of silk, rusted helms and shining swords. Aye, and rubies. Who can say whether they are Rhaegar's rubies? The battle was long leagues from here, but the river is tireless and patient. 6 have been found. We are all waiting for the 7th. Not all the river's gifts are pleasant, though. The good brothers collect the dead as well. Drowned cows, drowned deer, dead pigs swallowed up to half the size of horses. Aye, and corpses. Too many corpses these days. Our gravedigger knows no rest. Rivermen, Westermen, Northmen, all wash up here. Knights and knaves alike. We bury them side by side. Stark and Lannister, Blackwood and Bracken, Frey and Darry. That is the duty the river asks of us in return for all its gifts. And we do it as best we can. Sometimes we find a woman, though. Or worse, a little child. Those are the cruelest gifts. They burn the sept at Salt Pans, if you can believe it. They burned everything at Salt Pans save the castle. Only that was made of stone, though it had as well been made of suet for all the good it did the town. It fell to me to treat some of the survivors. The fisher folk brought them across the bay to me after the flames had gone out, and they deemed it safe to land. One poor woman had been raped 12 times, and her breasts... My lady, you wear man's mail, so I shall not spare you these horrors. Her breasts had been torn and chewed and eaten as if by some cruel beast. I did what I could for her, though that was little enough. As she lay dying, her worst curses were not for the men who had raped her, nor the monster who had devoured her living flesh, but for Sir Quincy Cox, who barred his gates when the outlaws entered the town, and sat safe behind his stone walls as his people screamed and died. When you cross the Salt Pans, Septon Maribald, no doubt Sir Quincy will ask you for forgiveness. I am glad that you are here to give it. I could not.